Yo, what is up guys, it's the Goblin, and today's video we're going to be talking about Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and in specific, the SMGs. Going to be talking about every single SMG, and we're going to be covering the best SMGs in this game right now, which ones need buffs, which one need nerf, what the best classes for everything. This is basically everything you need to know about the SMGs. I think this is a good series idea to do this with all these sort of guns, SMGs, assault rifles, LMGs, snipers, stuff like that, because if you guys don't know, my channel is basically, a lot of it is based around tips and helping you guys get better, and this is definitely a series that will help you guys get better, basically covering everything at once in a huge 10-minute long video about the SMG. So hopefully you guys can enjoy this, and if you guys could all leave some likes on this thing and some support, I'd really appreciate that. If you guys could all drop a like on this thing right now and get this thing to 2,000 likes, and we're going to be talking about all the SMGs, covering all, I think there's 6 of them in this game, and we're going to be talking about which one I think is the best and the reasons behind that. So let's get right into it. So first off, this gameplay is the VMP SMG, and what I have on it is the Extended Mag, Grip, and Quick Draw. A very good class setup on this. I'm actually just using the Hive, going for hero gear. That's what I'm working on, and that's basically the gameplay. I drop like 80 kills and only a minuscule amount of deaths. I think it's like 86-6 final score on some uplink. Pretty good score in this gameplay here. So let's get right into it. So the first SMG that I have here is the Kuda, and I will show you guys a picture up on the screen of the Kuda, just so in case you guys aren't that most. I know everyone that watching this video is probably at a different, you know, not everyone plays the game all day. So if you guys don't remember what the Kuda is, I'll throw the pictures up on screen just to help you guys out of the stats of it as also. And basically the Kuda is a full auto SMG with balanced recoil and steady fire rate. Now, a lot of people have been saying that since all the nerfs and buffs, the Kuda is one of the best guns in the game right now. And the Kuda, in my opinion, ever since the beta and all throughout of it, it hasn't really had many changes to this gun. Now, I'm going to be talking about the history of all these SMGs, how they've been patched and stuff like that. But the Kuda is one that hasn't been touched at all, basically, and this is basically your average SMG. As you guys can see here on the thing, it has the damage, range, fire rate, and accuracy are all pretty average, and that's what I'd say with this Kuda here. If you run the Kuda with just extended mags, fast mags, and grip, which is a pretty standard SMG class, this gun can do absolute wonders, and it has your medium range, your medium damage, your medium fire rate. This one is probably your all-around average SMG, and that's where I'm going to put the Kuda here. I think this gun is very strong, and I think those attachments are the best way to run it. Now, I'm going to be covering attachments as well in this video, because I have my most overpowered series, but not everyone has seen every episode, and I understand that. So that might be doubling up for some of you hardcore fans who I really appreciate like that, but we're talking about every SMG in this thing. So that's the Kuda, your all-around trusty steed of an SMG. It's pretty much, you can't go wrong picking the Kuda, and it's definitely good in pretty much all the players' hands. Now, coming in next, we have the VMP. Now, the VMP is the one that I'm using in this gameplay right here, and this is one that has sort of always been a top runner for the best SMG in the game, and especially after they've nerfed some other SMGs and left this one alone, I'd say, in my opinion, this one is definitely a front runner for the best SMG in the game. And I'm going to be talking about more about the best at the end of this video. First, we're going to cover all of them. So the VMP, you guys can see, is a fully auto SMG with moderate recoil, high fire rate, and magazine size, making it a versatile weapon. So yeah, the Kuda has 30 in a clip. This one has 40 in a clip, 56 in this gameplay because I have extended mags with it. And the VMP is absolutely deadly. I recommend this thing with a class setup like this: extended mag, grip, quick draw, or fast mag, grip, quick draw. This thing is your deadly gun. This thing is one that I have almost 13,000 kills with in Black Ops 3. So obviously it's a gun that I respect and one that I play with quite a bit. The VMP is going to be your trusty weapon. It's always going to do high damage for you guys. It's always going to have a pretty low recoil, and this thing can absolutely melt people at close range, which I think it beats out the Kuda in mostly every category, in my opinion. The Kuda may have a little bit less recoil, but that's about it. This thing also has 40 in the magazine, so 10 extra bullets in every clip just based off spawn, which I think is a bit too powerful, basically forcing you not to run extended mags of this thing. Very good. Coming in next, we have the Weevil. Now, the Weevil is one that people have been talking about a lot. They've been saying this gun got buffed, this gun didn't get buffed, and basically this gun didn't get buffed. It's only been buffed in hardcore mode, which I don't really play hardcore, so that doesn't affect me. Unless you guys play hardcore, that buff doesn't affect you. But the Weevil, as you guys can see here, it's got low damage and low range, which I really don't think is true. You can't really trust these in-game stats in this game or in any Call of Duties, because they base these at the start of the game, and they don't change them depending on the patches, I'm pretty sure. So the range on this thing is pretty strong, and the Weevil is one that has modest damage and a large magazine. Yeah, the damage on this thing is not as high as the Kuda or the VMP, but the fire rate, as you guys can see, is through the roof on this thing, and I even throw up, it says effective at close to medium range, but I actually throw on rapid fire with this thing, and if you run, the thing with this gun is you don't need extended mags or fast mags, because you have 50 in a clip off the default. Think about that. Kuda has 30, VMP has 40, and this Weevil has 50 off the clip. You definitely don't need fast mags or extended mags, and that's why if you run quick draw, rapid fire, grip, or rapid fire, a grip, a long barrel, this gun is all around a trusty weapon, and this gun can melt. People say this gun has low damage, but I find that if you throw on that rapid fire, it has such a high fire rate that this gun can do absolute work, and that it definitely, you know, when your fire rate is so high, your damage doesn't matter, because you're going to be getting off 5 bullets that quick in the blink of an eye, and you're going to kill them, and that's why I'd say this one is very good. Now, the next one that we have here is the Vesper. Now, the Vesper is one that's used to be the best SMG in the game for a long time, but this gun got recently nerfed, and it didn't just get nerfed a little bit. They nerfed the range a ton, they nerfed the hipfire a ton, and they nerfed the recoil too. Like, this thing has just pretty much been nerfed down to the ground. As you guys can see, it's the fastest fire rate in its class. This gun is definitely the best at close range. If you guys hip fire with this thing, even with the reduced hip fire, it's still the best at close range. This thing has the fastest fire rate, really good damage, and it definitely melts people at close range. But your problem with this gun is it's not going to be good at not even medium range right now. I'd say it's not even good at medium range, and that's the problem with the Vesper right here. I definitely recommend it for free-for-all or hard point, something where you're right next to the enemies. But other than that, this gun is pretty, you know, it's been nerfed down, and I'm not being biased to this, because this gun used to be my favorite gun in the game. And they kind of took a dump on it over at Treyarch Studios. So next we have is the Pharaoh. Now this is the burst SMG. This one is pretty standard. It's a 4-round auto burst SMG with moderate damage and accuracy. So what that means, the auto burst, it's kind of a weird conundrum, but what auto burst means is basically you can just hold down the trigger and it'll burst for you. And the Pharaoh is pretty good. It used to be at the start of the game one of the better guns in the game. They did have some nerfs to it, but right now I'd say it's sort of your average SMG. I don't think this one is in contention for the best SMG spot anymore, but it definitely is still good. And on this thing, if you run it with, you know, your normal attachments, you only need 2 attachments on this thing. Fast mags, quick draw, you're good to go. You run your perks, and this thing is a trusty. If you like burst guns, you'll like this one. You can hold down the trigger. It's usually a standard 2-burst kill at most ranges. Coming in next, what we have is the last SMG, which is unlocked at level 48, I believe, and that's the Razorback. It's your ideal mid-range SMG with the best accuracy in its class. This one, as you guys can see, the Razorback is another one that's sort of your standard gun. I'd run it with the same sort of setup as the Kuda, extended, fast mags, grip. If you guys don't know attachments to run, those attachments are good on pretty much any SMG, extended, fast mag, grip, and on any assault rifle, stock, extended, long barrel. Those are standard setups to go with, and that's my opinion on the Razorback. So now that we've got all that out of the way, let's cover what it actually says in the title and the best SMG in the game. I wanted to get all that done first because I wanted you guys to understand every SMG, and I know a lot of people. The gun balance in this game is outstanding, so a lot of people have different opinions on what is going to be the best and stuff like that, because a lot of the guns are really close. But in my opinion, the best SMG in this game right now is by far the VMP. The VMP outclasses it. It's got that high, you know, it's got 40 in a clip, which is basically default is better than every single other SMG except for the Weevil. That is a huge advantage right there. Plus, it's got a pretty high damage, pretty good fire rate, and little to no recoil. This thing is definitely the ideal SMG in my opinion. It's good close range, and it has a little bit more range on it. And the attachments, like I said, anything like in this gameplay here, extended mag, grip, quick draw, are going to be very standard on it. Now, like I said, probably the Kuda and the Pharaoh are your average SMGs. Those ones are going to be very strong, as well as the Razorback. Those ones are all going to be pretty good there. You're going to be very good there. Pharaoh, Razorback, Kuda are all medium, medium skill level, I'd say. Pretty strong weapons. I'd say Vesper is the weakest right now for the simple fact of the huge nerf. Until they buff it again, it's the weakest. And then the Weevil, for me, would be the second closest to the top SMG. For the simple fact that if you guys don't like the Weevil or you think it needs a buff, trust me, guys. No matter what people say, oh, rapid fire only adds 1% fire rate. No, man. Throw on that rapid fire with that quick draw, with that grip, and you guys will see how fast that Weevil melts. These are just my opinions for the best SMGs in Black Ops 3. I hope these guys helped you out with your best SMGs. I want to know in your opinion down in the comment section below, what do you guys think the best SMG is? Now, I think any of these SMGs can be good. I think even, like I said, the Vesper being the weakest SMG right now, if you only play free-for-all or you only play hardpoint and you like to get up in there and hit fire, I can totally understand you saying the Vesper is the best SMG. So any of these SMGs can be put number 1, but in my opinion, it goes VMP, Weevil, then those 3, and then I'd say the Vesper is probably the weakest right now. But definitely make sure to test out all these SMGs with the attachments. This is basically your ultimate guide for SMGs in this game, and hopefully you guys did enjoy this. If you guys did make it to the end of the video, comment SMG down in the comments down below. If you guys made it to the end, that'll show me that who made it to the end, who's the true supporters. Comment SMG, and please guys, leave a like on this thing. I know some of you guys eat up and love these longer videos going way in depth. This is everything you need to know about SMG. If you guys just even listen to the video, hopefully these tips can help you out. Drop a like on this thing, comment SMG, subscribe for a cookie, and don't looky, and I'm out. Peace.